Good morning, Colonel Samuel Hall, Colonel Greg Parsons Sr., Command Sergeant Major Jeremiah Gann, honored guests from the Military Alumni Chapter, Military Officers Association of America, Norfolk State University faculty and staff, cadets, distinguished guests, and family and friends. Welcome to the Norfolk State University Spartan Battalion Winter 2020 commissioning ceremony. Today marks a significant time in the life of our 7 cadets and their families. The time has come for them to embark on a journey that they have been preparing for the past several years. Please rise for the playing of the national anthem and remain standing for the invocation.
Following one here.
Please bow your heads in prayer, if you so choose. Dear Father God, we come with humble hearts. As our cadets stand prepared to enter into our nation's military, we ask that you give them the strength and courage to lead their troops confidently. Bless our newest second lieutenants, protect and guide them, grant them wisdom and safety. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Please be seated. Today we have the distinct honor of celebrating this amazing accomplishment with the friends and family of these cadets from numerous locations around the country. In addition, we welcome all viewers from the multiple organizations that made these cadets' journey at Norfolk State University possible. In recognition of these cadets' accomplishments, sacrifices, and dedication to selfless service, our university's president, Dr. Adams Gaston, offers the following remarks.
Congratulations on your commissioning, Spartans. As you begin your journey as second lieutenants in the United States Army, we want you to know just how proud we are of you. As leaders of soldiers, you will undertake an awesome responsibility and will be forced to make decisions of great consequence. The road ahead will not be without challenge, but your NSU degree and military education have prepared you to successfully take on any mission. As military graduates, you join a long and storied tradition of military service here at NSU. Over the years, hundreds of Spartans have raised their right hands and sworn to defend our nation in times of war and peace. The profession of arms is an honorable one, and the university is proud of your service and the sacrifices that you and your family will undertake in defense of the freedoms that make our nation a beacon of hope that shines brightly around the world. I encourage you to stay connected with your alma mater by joining the Military Alumni Chapter of Norfolk State University. The mentorship that the Military Alumni Chapter can provide will be invaluable throughout your military career and beyond. I am proud of each of you and honored to be a part of the university that supports the educational needs of America's military and veteran community. I also want to thank Lieutenant Colonel Lisa Abel and the rest of the military cadre for helping you to reach this significant milestone. Congratulations, Spartans, on your commissioning, and Godspeed as you stand watch on the front lines of freedom. And as always, behold the green and gold.
Thank you for your congratulations and support, Dr. Adams-Gaston. Prior to the ceremony, the cadets received a set of the coveted gold bars from Colonel Retired Jim Smith of the Military Officers Association of America, Hampton ROTC Chapter. The mission of the MOA is to promote the enduring values of military professionals and serves as an effective organization in shaping relevant government policy regarding national defense. Founded in 1929, the first leaders of the association joined together to provide assistance and advice to military officers. Today, the association, with over 380,000 members, is the largest military officers organization. It includes career transition assistance, military benefits counseling, educational assistance to the children of service members, and strong involvement in military professional activities. Membership is open to all active, National Guard, Reserve, retired, and former commissioned officers and warrant officers of the 7 uniformed services. We thank Colonel Smith and the MOA for their unwavering support. The cadets also received the Officer's Professional Guide from Ms. Rhonda Allen, President of the Norfolk State University Military Alumni Chapter. Along with the gifts, Ms. Allen provided the following remarks to our cadets. Good morning. The Military Alumni Chapter membership is comprised of alumni who, like you, went on to do great things for themselves, our nation, and Norfolk State University. I see that same potential within you. In receiving your MAC token, I want to share some points with you. Point 1, do not forget Norfolk State University. Return as often as you can to share your time, talents, and treasures. Remember, as an NSU student, you have benefited from alumni sharing with you. Now it is your turn to do the same. Point 2, do not be afraid to ask for help. You will experience bumps in the road as you progress in your military career, and you will need to seek advice to get over those bumps. Remember, you will need to initiate the dialogue and not expect someone to initiate it for you. There are plenty of individuals, whether alumni, faculty, or fellow classmates, that you can contact and seek help from. Again, do not be afraid to ask for help. Point number 3, become active in the Alumni Association. You are one step ahead of your classmates since you will automatically become MAC members. I only hope I can count on each of you to remain active as a MAC member when your membership expires in 2022. Point number 4, remember, behold the green and gold. We thank Ms. Allen and the Military Alumni Chapter for their outstanding support. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to introduce Lieutenant Colonel Lisa Abel, Norfolk State University, Army ROTC Professor of Military Science, who will provide some words of inspiration to the soon-to-be second lieutenants and introduce our guest speaker.
Distinguished guests, family, and friends, thank you for attending today's ceremony, whether in person or virtually. Before I introduce today's guest speaker, I would like to congratulate the future officers sitting on stage today and offer them a few pieces of advice as they go forward in their Army career. First, work hard. Everyone understands that as a second lieutenant, you will not be perfect, you will not know everything, and that you are learning each and every day. In the absence of knowledge and experience, you need to work hard. You need to try. You need to have the fire in you to be your very best, no matter what the task, from PT to your assigned duties and responsibilities. Second, be a good person. My mission is to commission officers of character. I am confident that I am doing that. Simply put, character is being a good person, being a good teammate. You do it for the mission, and do it for others. You are now part of something bigger than yourself. And lastly, but most important, you need to care. Genuinely care about your people, your mission, and yourself. Care about your people and take care of them. If you do this, you will earn their trust and they will support you and give you 110% in everything that they do. Care about your mission. If you care about your mission, you will be determined to do your very best to support the mission, making yourself better and better with each experience. Care about yourself. Your readiness and effectiveness as a leader depends on you being healthy, mentally, physically, spiritually, and socially. Invest in these aspects of your life so that you are able to care for your people and your mission. I am proud of what you have accomplished in this program, and I am confident that you will lead the soldiers with honor, courage, and distinction. With that being said, it is now my honor to introduce Colonel Samuel Hall. Colonel Hall hails from Suffolk, Virginia. He is a 1995 graduate of Norfolk State University and the Army ROTC program. He served in the United States Navy as an aviation machine mate prior to commissioning. Colonel Hall is branch qualified as an infantry officer, military intelligence officer, psychological operations officer, and has over a decade of experience serving as a strategic strategy and plans officer. Colonel Hall's diverse assignments include being a rifle and anti-tank platoon leader in the Republic of Korea and Fort Bragg, respectively, commanding a military intelligence company and a tactical unmanned aerial systems company in the Republic of Korea. Colonel Hall deployed to Iraq as a stability transition team advisor, served U.S. PACOM, now U.S. Indo-Pacific Command, as Chief of Northeast Asia Strategic Plans, deployed as the Combined Joint Task Force Operation Inherent Resolve, Chief of Future Operational Plans, served as Instructor and Deputy Director of the Joint Control and Information Operations School in Norfolk, Virginia, and currently serves as the Command Inspector General for 1st Army, Rock Island, Illinois. Colonel Hall's professional military education includes the Infantry Officer Basic Course, the Bradley and Mortar Leaders Course, the Military Intelligence Officer Transition Course, the Military Intelligence Officer Advanced Course, the Counterintelligence Human Intelligence Course, the Army Special Warfare Psychological Operations Course, and the Army Command and General Staff College, the Joint and Combined Warfighting School, the Joint Command Control and Information Operations School, and the Department of Army Inspector General School. Colonel Hall holds a bachelor's degree in interdisciplinary studies and a Master of Arts degree in international relations. Colonel Hall, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule today to honor the newest graduates of Norfolk State University and the newest lieutenants in our Army. Ladies and gentlemen, Colonel Samuel Hall.
Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning to the graduating class of 2020. I hail from Rock Island as the Inspector General from 1st Army, as Colonel Abel just said, and it's been an incredible experience so far, and it's an incredible honor just to stand here before you. Special thanks to Lieutenant Colonel Abel and her team for inviting me just to do this. I really appreciate it. It's not only rewarding for me, but we need to give back. We need. And for the cadets, soon to be second lieutenants, I mean, that's a immediate lesson learned that when you get out, as soon as you cross the stage, you need to start thinking about how do I give back? How do I participate in the community? In many ways, today's like your birthday. This date will be on your records, and over the course of your career, you will refer to this date. You'll refer to what happened on today, and it'll be a part of your official military record. In a few moments, you're going to be born, you're going to be brought into, you're going to be commissioned as second lieutenants in the United States Army. You're embarking on a journey that's less than 1% of our population, our nation, is actually capable and physically ready to serve and to serve our nation. You're about to be added to the roles of which so many who have served and said, this will defend. We'll defend this freedom. We'll defend our rights. We'll defend justice for all. That's what you're joining. I would like to acknowledge some of the special teammates that are here and out, and just here in the auditorium and out in our virtual environment. First, to our Command Sergeant Major, Jeremiah Gann. Sergeant Major, again, welcome and thank you for being a leader. You know, Sergeant Major, it's a big deal that your Command Sergeant Major Cadet Command's here. It's a big deal. And I appreciate General Evans and Command Sergeant Major actually having the forethought to want to have someone here from the leadership. So that's just perfect. To Colonel Kroc Parsons from 3rd Medical Command, welcome. You know, I really appreciate Colonel Abel as the PMS of ROTC for welcoming us all and hosting us all here. So thank you very much. You know, you probably won't see it in the virtual environment, but we do have a Marine, United States Marine, in the building, and I appreciate it. I always feel better when there's a Marine somewhere around. Anytime I'm doing anything, I always have to acknowledge my parents, and I appreciate the parents that are here. But my mom and dad, Bailey and Daisy Hall, I mean, they've always given me sage counsel and advice. They've disciplined me when I needed it. Even today, a couple weeks ago, they still offer their sage advice, sometimes very strongly. So I appreciate my sons, Khalid and Maxim, for being here. To my esteemed colleague, and I know he's out there in virtual space. He was with us yesterday doing the LPD, the Leader Professional Development. But Lieutenant Colonel Okira Anyobile, he's at the U.S. War College. He gave us some significant contributions yesterday, sage advice and things that you don't commonly get a chance to talk about. And so when you get a chance to talk to a senior leader at that level, always take advantage of that. You know, we talked to the cadets yesterday and to the class yesterday, and it was a great time for sharing, and I appreciate everything that Colonel Abel, Command Sergeant Major contributed, Lieutenant Colonel Anyobile, all those contributions, and the contributions that came from the cadets as well. They had a lot of input yesterday, so that was a great discussion. But today, I really don't want to talk to them. We talked to them yesterday, so they're good. They're ready to go. We just need to pin them and let them get to work. The folks I actually want to talk to today are the support team. You know, those moms and dads, those sisters and brothers, those siblings, cousins, all those relatives, those people that we call friends, those people that are significant in your lives, those are people I want to talk to today. And my message to those people, that support team, is it's time to step up. I need that support team to step up just a little bit more. I know it's been hard. Those students have, I mean, you've financially given. You've given your time, you've given your child, and that significant person sitting on the stage, you've given and sacrificed already. But I need a little bit more. I need just a little bit more. So I'll give you an analogy. The military, because we're military people, is what we do. You know, our cadets, soon to be second lieutenants, are in the center. And when I think about defending our partners, our teammates, you know, on the outside perimeter, you know, if we were doing a defense, we got missiles, we got aviation, we got field artillery that's reaching out there and hitting those large targets, and we are treating the enemy as they come in. We are taking them apart. So when they show up, they're broken and stupid. They are desynced, and then, hey, there's the infantry. And they finish that job. Well, that's what Lieutenant Colonel Abel, myself, Command Sergeant Major, the officers and non-commissioned officers that are already on the wall, that's our job. We're that first line of defense. We're there to do that, to protect those lieutenants. But in tactics, we talk about our final protective line. We talk about that last line of defense. Those people that last aid, that last help, that's that support team. Those are moms and dads. Those are those siblings. Those are those friends. Those people that you guys call dear. Those are the people that are our final protective line. Those are the people that are going to hear about all the things that first line of defense won't hear about. I need that team support to protect your mental, your spiritual, and your physical dimensions. Moms, dads, siblings, friends, I need you. We need you to do that. I need you to give them that tough love. You know, on those days when things aren't going right, the Army's not doing what they want it to do, the commanders aren't, no one's seeing it the way the lieutenant sees it, and they're not feeling good about the situation right now. I need you to give them tough love. I need you to tell them to keep going. I need you to kick them in the butt when they're feeling down and they have one of those hard days and they may be feeling sorry for themselves. It happens to everyone. Not everybody's motivated all the time. But sometimes that final line of defense, I need you to kick them in the butt. Because that's what they need. They need the tough love. And they're already trained and they're built for it. Give it to them. I need you to rejoice with them and celebrate them on every win. Every occasion where they're winning and they're doing the right thing, and every day they're out there on the wall protecting our freedoms, celebrate with them. Encourage them. Call them. Talk to them. Too many of our soldiers are taking their lives. You've heard about 22 a day. That statistic is out there. You know, suicide in the military is at an all-time high. Too many of our soldiers have fallen prey to sexual harassment, sexual assault. We talked to the cadets yesterday doing the LPD that, you know, and I love how Sergeant Major put it. He said it's a male responsibility. It's a man problem. Our men need to step up. Every man needs to step up and say, no, women are equal to us and we need to protect them. If we find our male counterparts doing the wrong thing, making the wrong comments, doing the wrong actions, it is inherent in every man to stand against that. I also need the women to sound off and say, hey, you know what? I don't appreciate that action. I don't appreciate the comments. And then we can surround that problem and we can reduce that problem. A lot of things would be happening in the Army today if we could just step up, if the men would step up and if the women sound off. So we got to be teammates there. We don't have time for that boys will be boys mentality. That's not who Colonel Abel has mentored over these years. That's not who we culture in the Army. We train men and women. We develop men and women. We don't have time for boys will be boys. That stuff needs to leave. And with your help, we can get rid of it. I acknowledge it's still here, but we can get rid of it. We can do something about that. Because we're soldiers, we're teammates. That's who we are. You're joining our team today. And we're here to protect you. We're keepers of the standards. We're keepers of each other. We will fight for each other. We want to see the best for each other. That's who we are. That's what we do every day. So I need you to trust your training. I need you to trust your teammates. I need you to be there for each other. Keep the lines of communication open. Keep talking. It's a support team. I need you to keep talking to them. Keep calling them. Calling them when they're commanders. The commanders are going to do some counseling. They're going to do some talking to them. They're going to do some teaching, coaching, mentoring. They're going to do plenty of training for your loved ones. But I need you to call them and talk to them to make sure that they are those dimensions that we can't get after. That's what you're here for. That's what I need. That's what we need. That the Army needs you to do that. So I would say congratulations to all the friends and family of these cadets and soon to be second lieutenants. And to the class of 2020, congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Colonel Hall, for your words of wisdom and inspiration as these second lieutenants begin their journey in the Army. At this time, Colonel Hall will administer the oath of office to our cadets.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Jason Edwin Anderson Jr.
I, Stuart Doyle Anderson Jr.
Hi, Shannon Shafin Frederick Brown.
I, Albert Bernal Hunter III.
Hi, Kayla Monet Jernigan. I, Martha Diane Outlaw.
I, Darren Keyshawn Williams.
Having been appointed a second lieutenant in the United States Army,
Having been appointed as second lieutenant in the United States Army,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, discharge the duties
faithfully discharge the duties
of the office
of the office
on which
I
I am about to enter.
am about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
And where you're at.
Second Lieutenant Jason Addison Jr. is graduating with a bachelor's degree in tourism and hospitality management and is assessed active duty branch transportation corps. Putting on his rank is his mother, Jaquetta Garris, and his mentor, Pastor Sergeant Zoe L. Colonel Hall will present Second Lieutenant Addison with his commissioning certificate. It is a tradition in our Army that newly commissioned second lieutenants present a silver dollar to the first soldier who salutes them. The coin acknowledges the receipt of respect due the new rank and position. This tradition dates back to the 19th century. In order to follow COVID guidelines, the cadets have already presented their silver dollars for their first salute. Second Lieutenant Addison's first salute will be rendered by his mentor, Pastor Sergeant Zoe L. I now present Second Lieutenant Jason Addison Jr. Second Lieutenant Stuart Anderson Jr. is graduating with a bachelor's degree in political science and is assessed U.S. Army Reserve's Branch Transportation Corps. Putting on his rank is his father, Stuart Anderson Sr. Colonel Hall will now present Second Lieutenant Anderson with his commissioning certificate. Second Lieutenant Anderson's first salute will be rendered by his mentor, Sergeant First Class Brian Curidan. I now present Second Lieutenant Stuart Anderson, Jr. Second Lieutenant Sherna Frederick Brown is graduating with a bachelor's degree in journalism and is assessed active duty, Branch Chemical Corps. Putting on her rank is her mother, Talita Frederick, and her godmother, Sergeant First Class Constance Cousteau. present Second Lieutenant Frederick Brown with her commissioning certificate. Second Lieutenant Frederick Brown's first salute will be rendered by her godmother, Sergeant First Class Retired Constance Cousteau. I now present Second Lieutenant Sherna Frederick Brown. Second Lieutenant Albert Hunter is graduating with a bachelor's degree in sociology and is assessed active duty, branched engineer, branch detailed field artillery. Hitting on his rank is his mother, Angela Thorogood Hunter. Colonel Hall will present Second Lieutenant Hunter with his commissioning certificate. Second Lieutenant Hunter's first salute will be rendered by his brother, Specialist Devin Smith. I now present Second Lieutenant Albert Hunter. Second Lieutenant Kayla Jernigan is graduating with a bachelor's degree in computer engineering technology and a bachelor's degree in electronic engineering technology and is assessed active duty, branch chemical corps. Hitting on her rank are her uncles, Colonel Craig Parsons Sr. and Sergeant Keith Barrett. Colonel Hall will present Second Lieutenant Jernigan with her commissioning certificate. Second Lieutenant Jernigan's first salute will be rendered by her uncle, Sergeant Keith Barrett. I now present Second Lieutenant Kayla Jernigan. Second Lieutenant Brenda Outlaw is graduating with a bachelor's degree in health services management and is assessed U.S. Army Reserves Branch Quartermaster Corps. Pinning on her rank is her mother, Patsy Outlaw. Colonel Hall will now present Second Lieutenant Outlaw with her commissioning certificate. Second Lieutenant Outlaw's first salute will be rendered by her mentor, Staff Sergeant Gertha Cleveland. I now present Second Lieutenant Brenda Outlaw. Second Lieutenant Darren Williams is graduating with a bachelor's degree in optical engineering and is assessed National Guard, Branch Transportation Corps. Depending on his rank, is a Norfolk State Army ROTC Professor of Military Science, Lieutenant Colonel Lisa Abel. Colonel Hall will present Second Lieutenant Williams with his commissioning certificate. Second Lieutenant Williams' first salute will be rendered by his mentor, Sergeant First Class Brian Curidan. I now present Second Lieutenant Darren Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in another round of applause for the United States Army's newest Second Lieutenant. At this time, Second Lieutenant Jason Addison will present a token of appreciation to Colonel Samuel Hall on behalf of the December 2020 commissioning class in the Norfolk State ROTC cadre. The plaque reads, Colonel Samuel Hall, guest speaker, Norfolk State University, December 2020 commissioning ceremony. Thank you for sharing your knowledge, experiences, and wisdom. You are a true inspiration to the newest lieutenants in our Army. Behold the green and gold.